I don't think I want to be going on Facebook anymore. It's getting too demonic. You know, I'm sick of meeting people from my team who are just delusional, thinking that they're a god, thinking that they're like wise as Jesus, writing big, long-winded posts, channeling in entities, telling them amazing wisdom, using AI to write all their wisdom and posting it as if they created it. You know? What happened to being creative and unique and putting your own spin on things? This has been a really freaky week for me. This might be my last post that I put on Facebook. First freaky thing that happened was that I found out some freaky stuff about AI. That apparently it's been created for the purpose of housing demons. And then pretty much a day after I found that out, two of my friends who I've been friends with since last year on Facebook used AI generator apps to create songs and videos. So at first I was happy that they were making songs and videos, a little bit disappointed that they needed to use AI to do it, but I was still encouraging of it. But the videos they made kind of freaked me out. One friend made a video with like a kind of Bollywood theme, and there was a woman who strips off her clothes and is in a bikini, which is pretty harmless, but it looked like a 12-year-old girl wearing a bikini. And then the other friend used an AI generator app to make a realistic video of her with a demon coming up behind her, threatening her, and it looked very realistic. And she wanted me to edit it into a proper long video, so I spent 2 hours absorbing myself looking at it, this freaky, realistic-looking demon. So I thought I need to get off Facebook and Messenger immediately to get away from all of this fucking scary shit. Went on to TikTok, hung out there for a little while. I started watching Charlie Kirk on YouTube a lot. So his debates. By the way, I can't talk to a therapist about this stuff. This is why I'm making a video journal entry about it. So I'm watching him debating, I'm watching him talk at churches, I'm watching him talking on podcasts, interviews, and I'm noticing that he's mentioning topics that I've been talking about over the past 4 or 5 years in my videos. Very specific topics to do with the link between transgenderism agenda and transhumanism agenda, which I haven't heard anybody talking about. The agenda to get humans, the ones who don't believe in God, getting them in the future to upload their consciousness to a digital cloud and live in like a metaverse world.
You could live forever. Just upload your consciousness and we blend it with artificial intelligence and you'll never die. You can live forever. We can make a robot out of you. They, by the way, have a plan to get this done by 2040, just so we're clear. And every human being will be connected to some sort of Borg-like machine. You'll live most of your existence in a metaverse-type reality. And when you're done, it all gets uploaded and it will never be destroyed.
You're in the cloud.
You're in the cloud. You're there forever.
Where they get to live forever in like a digital prison. The people who aren't like believing in God are going to get sucked into this agenda to live forever in a virtual reality. It's part of Satan's plan. It's to do with the Antichrist. It's to do with the end times. It's biblical prophecy. When I was getting these messages of what was going to happen with these topics, I wasn't reading the Bible and I wasn't doing research online about this sort of stuff. I was just getting like messages about it, like downloads. When I used to talk about this stuff, I used to have to go to a mental hospital to deal with it, and I even got admitted to a mental hospital against my will a few times for talking about this kind of stuff.
What is the goal of the transgender thing? There's a lot of different goals: gender confusion, satanic manipulation of children. All of that is legitimate and true. But there is something that I believe it is a gateway, and they've articulated it, which is transhumanism, okay? So what is transhumanism? Transhumanism is the merging of man and machine. Now, this might have been laughed at years ago, but I'll tell you, we are closer to that than ever before when I see how attached people are to their cell phones, to their Apple iWatches, and this is just the introductory phase of where they're going.
I kind of started screen recording little bits of what Charlie Kirk's been saying and posting them on TikTok. And
just close the point on the transgender thing very quickly, which is it's conditioning the population to look at intervening technology as a gateway to liberation. That's what the transgender thing is all about. That's very aggressive intervention from a machine, from a surgeon, from medicine, whatever, as a gateway to then be liberated to your true self. It's getting you ready to get plugged up to a machine.
One of the videos has kind of gone a little bit viral, but it really triggered me because it made me realize that I've been telling my family and loved ones about these sort of topics for years and they don't believe me. So I went and sent this really long essay email about all of this stuff, about what I've been through over the past 4 or 5 years to 3 or 4 family members that I still speak to. Only one of them got back to me and she just wasn't believing me. I'm like, what do I have to do to prove my legitimacy, that what I'm saying is true, and to get you to believe me and to get you to prepare yourself for this freaky dystopian future that we're heading towards into and sleepwalking into? And it made me so angry and upset, and I kind of went a little bit psychotic from it. But I had to keep my shit together because I have 2 children to look after. While this is going on, one of my friends keeps asking me to re-watch her new video, the one with the demon in it, and give her advice and watch it again and download it. Then I reposted it on my TikTok, and then she wants me to keep rewatching it, and I ended up upsetting her because I said, look, I need a fucking break from all this demonic shit. This is real. This technology is evil. And all my friends are using it and posting it, and I don't want to be involved in it. I need to get off it myself. I've even been using AI to help me with my videos. The smartest thing that I can do, and what we should all do, is watch Charlie Kirk, what he's been saying over the past 10 years. Okay? Get the information and education from those videos. Process it and share it around with others. Share what Charlie Kirk had to say about humanity, about religion, about politics, about culture, about social issues. It's really important. So, bit freaky for me that I was getting messages to do with what Charlie Kirk's saying, and grateful that he was here and he has a platform and people will listen to him. So I'm just going to be chucking out content on what he says now, because he was a somebody and people will listen to the messages if it comes out of his mouth. So I'm relieved I can retire from making content about these topics. I'm just going to stick to my songs and my freaky videos. No more messaging I have to put out there onto the population or onto my friends. It's Charlie now that's going to deliver those messages. He's been delivering them for years. So I'm relieved.